Chapter 3 Persona Users in Magical Girls. During another battle in the labyrinth, Taro finale, said Mami. Great job, said Ray. Wow, Mami, you're so unbelievably awesome, right, girls? Said Sayaka. Yeah, too bad the boys could have joined us on this one, said Chie. You, Yosuke, Kanji, and Teddy were not with Mami and the girls. They stayed back at the apartment. Naoto looked it around. Huh, that's strange. Where is the grief seed? Said Yukiko. This isn't supposed to be fun. What we're doing is very dangerous. Don't forget that, okay? Said Mami. Mami was on a lamppost. She then came down. Roger that, said Sayaka. Got it, said Chie. Yukiko said that there's no grief seed. It didn't pop out. Why this time? Said Madoka. It wasn't a witch. This is a familiar, acting without its master. They don't carry grief seeds, said Kibe. Oh, I see, so it was a familiar wandering around, said Chie. Kind of like the shadows, said Yukiko. Yeah, I guess so, but these shadows and the midnight channel you say appears on rainy nights during midnight is pretty creepy in its way, said Sayaka. But it seems a shame to fight with not getting anything out of it. We can't let familiars do what they want. If we did, they basically become the witch they split off from, said Mami. I see, Magica girls can't let that going around, especially Persona users, said Chie. Indeed. Well, shall we go now? We can't leave the boys waiting, said Mami. As they left, Rise asked Madoka and Sayaka. So, did you guys know what you want to wish for yet? Said Rise. Nope, not y'all, said Sayaka. How about you, Madoka? Said Sayaka. Not really, said Madoka. Mami giggled. That doesn't surprise me, said Mami. Really, Mami? Said Chie. It's hard to think when you're under pressure, said Mami. You got that point, Mami, said Yukiko. Maybe it will help if you told us what you wish for, Mami, said Madoka. Mami stopped. Oh, I didn't mean to be nosy. It's fine if you don't want to tell us, said Madoka. No, it's fine, said Mami. For me, it was different. I didn't have the luxury of thinking about it. It happened all of a sudden. That when I had the chance, I used it at the last moment. It's not like I regret my decision. I'm alive after all, and I think that life I have now is better than being dead. Mami told him about her past. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, said Chie. But if you have the chance to really think about it really hard, you should take as much time as you need, said Mami. She's right. At first I didn't believe in anyone else when they were saying that the killer was pushing people into the TV world and having their shadow selves kill them, said Naoto. Yeah, when I was there for the first time, all I thought was running away like a princess. Someone there to take me away, said Yukiko. But I was wrong, and my shadow took advantage of that. I regret it, said Yukiko. But Chie and your friend saved you, so there's no need to feel that much pain, right, said Madoka? Yeah, you are right, but you don't know what it's like. There's no offense. The TV world and the shadows seem to be on a different level than witches, said Chie. Chie has a point. Even with similarities, both worlds have different motives. Each world is different, said Mami. It wasn't an option for me when I was choosing to become a magical girl. Hey guys, I was wondering if you can make a wish, does it have to be for yourself, said Sayaka? It depends on who makes the wish, Naruto. Well, let's say, and this is just an example, okay? Say there was someone who was having a way worse time than you. Would it be bad if you use a wish to help them out? Said Sayaka. Well, I don't know. I've never thought of that. Maybe, I guess, said Chie. Are you talking about Kyosuke? Said Madoka. Kyosuke? Is he your boyfriend, Sayaka? Said Rise. It's not like what you think, Rise-chan. It's an example. I'm not talking about anyone or Kyosuke, said Sayaka. Oh, okay. I was just saying. Sorry about that, said Rise. You can wish for whatever you want, Sayaka. There's no rule that says you have to be the one who benefit from it, said Kyubey. It It wouldn't be the first time it happened. Actually, that might not be the best idea. If you use your wish to grant someone else's, you should be careful to know exactly what you're doing it for. Yeah, she has a point. You need to think before hesitating, said Naruto, answering Mami's question. Like, are you really doing it for someone else's benefit? Or the opposite, you're doing it for someone else's everlasting gratitude, said Mami. Mami, said Madoka. The motive behind a wish, like the Inaba murder case, in Yu's world in a way, said Mami. I see where you're going, said Chie. That's kind of harsh. I was just asking, said Sayaka. I'm sorry, but I just had to say it now before it was too late. If you're not 100% sure about why you're doing it, you'll most definitely regret it later, said Mami. Like what Yukiko said, she regretted it after she confronted her shadow. Sayaka thought for a moment, then said, I guess you're right. Maybe I was being a little bit too naive, said Sayaka. That's okay. It's a hard decision to make, a magical girl or a persona user, said Mami. It's nothing you need to hush on. Yep, said Chie. As far as I'm concerned, the sooner you decide, the better, said Kyubey. Oh, please, haven't you heard? Girls don't like pushy boys, said Mami. Everyone laughed. Yeah, that's a good one. Make sure not to actually tell them that. Who knows what they're gonna react, said Yukiko. Yukiko was laughing too hard. Great, Yukiko is having one of her laughing fits against Chie. I think it's contagious, Naruto. Oh, stop, said Yukiko. At Madoka's house, she was talking with Kyubey. Suggesting a wish is also against the rules, said Kyubey. Would wishing to be a magical girl and a persona be a bad thing, said Madoka? Madoka, are you looking to become powerful, said Kyubey. Oh no, I didn't really care about that. Although, maybe I do a little, said Madoka. I am not very smart. I don't have any talents. But if I can become a person who is wonderful as both Mami and Yunarakami are, that's really something for sure I will make me happy. If you become a magical girl, there's no doubt that you will be much more powerful than both of them combined, said Kyubey. Huh? Really? Is that true, said Monica? It's true, said Kyubey. Although a lot of it depends on the kind of wish you make. Let me put this way. I can't begin to guess how big your soul gem will be, what you create. I've never met a girl with so much potential. Oh, come on, you can't be serious. You're joking, right? There's no way I can become stronger than Mami and you, said Monica. No, said Kyubey. Then someone knocked on Monica's door. It was her dad. Madoka, are you awake? Said her dad. Uh-huh, I am, said Monica. What's up, Dad? At the same time at Mommy's apartment, everyone was asleep, except for Chie. She was thinking about something and was looking out the window. You woke up. Chie, said you? Oh, did I wake you up? Said Chie. Sort of. Are you okay? Said you. I'm fine. It's just, said Chie. Just what? You can tell me. I promise I won't tell anyone else. Said you. Well, I feel like something is wrong. Maybe it's something about us being here and all, said Chie. But I feel like something bad is going to happen. I know it is, and when it does, we can't intervene. What do you mean, said you? I can't say. You wouldn't understand, said Chie. Yosuke starts young. Guys, will you quit talking and go back to sleep? Said you. Yusuke? Chie and Yu just smiled. Mommy was out. She wasn't there with Chie when Chie and Yu were talking. She didn't count at Homura. Don't you even care? You're dragging innocent people into danger, said Homura. What are you talking about? Kiwi chose Sayaka and Monica. You and his friends have their purpose. They can handle the two, even if I'm not around, said Mami. They're a part of this now. You're steering them to become magical girls. He and his friends might be from another world. You can't keep them around. They have important things to do, said Homura. And don't like it? That? said Mami. No, especially since Monica Kaname is involved, said Homura. I see. You noticed it too, haven't you? Her incredible potential. It's in the same level as you Narukami, said Mami. I won't allow it. She won't become like us. Or him, said Homura. I'm afraid of someone stronger coming along to challenge you. The kind of thinking is only for losers, said Mami. I don't want to fight, but you leave me no choice, said Homura, waving her hair. Just make sure you and I don't see each other again. We are through talking after this. Tonight, said Mami. Next time, you bet we can have it out. Mami rocked it away. Wow, that was something, Marie said. What are you going to do about it? It's none of your concern. Stay out of this, said Homura. All right then, I was just asking, said Marie. The next day, everyone was at the hospital. Yu, Yosuke, Chie, and Yukiko stayed out in the waiting room for the others to come out. They were at the hospital, where Kyosuke was. In the waiting room, Kanji, Teddy, Rise, and Naoto stayed by Monika's side. Hey, sorry for the wait, you guys, said Sayaka coming out of the elevator. What's wrong? Is he okay? Said Monika. Wouldn't they let you see him? Said Kanji. Looks like he didn't want any visitors today or something, said Sayaka. As they got out of the hospital, they walked in a group by the bicycle racks. You know, I came all this way. Talk about rude, Sayaka said. Well, he had the reasons, I guess, said Naoto. Monika stopped. Huh? Something wrong, Monika? said Yu. What are you looking for? said Sayaka. Over there, can't you see it? said Monika. No, it can't be, said Yukiko. It's a grief seed, said Kyubei. It's about to hatch. Oh no, why is it here? said Monika. This is bad. This is really bad. What are we supposed to do? said Yosuke. We have to get out of here. A labyrinth is about to open up, said Kyubei. You mean one of those mazes, right? said Teddy. Monika, do you have Mommy's number on you? said Sayaka. No, I don't, said Monika. What do we do? Do you guys have any ideas? said Sayaka, asking Yu's friends. We look for Mommy, said Yu. Okay, got it. Monika, go find Mommy and bring her back here, said Sayaka. I'm going to stay and keep an eye on it. What, are you crazy, Sayaka-chan? said Teddy. You can't, said Monika. It's too dangerous, said Yosuke. Besides, we still have time before the witch hatches, said Kyubei. Once the labyrinth pulls you in, you won't be able to come out again. Mommy might not be able to come back in time to save you, said Chie. But if the labyrinth opens up, Chie, how will we know where the grief seed is, said Kyubei? Will you lose track of it? I can't let it happen. Not here, anyway. Monika, go ahead. I'll stay with Sayaka and the others, said Kyubei. Everyone can use their personas to help. If we're not here, Mommy can track my position with telepathy. When it opens, Sayaka and I and the others can follow the grief seed before it hatches. When Mommy gets here, she can guide you to the shortest route to it, said Kyubei. Thanks a lot, Kyubei, said Sayaka. Okay, I'll go as fast as I can to find Mommy, said Monika. You go with Monika, said Naruto. What, are you sure? We'll be fine. Just hurry back, okay, said Naruto. Alright, Monika, I'm coming with you, said Yu. Okay, hurry, said Monika. Monika and Yu left to find Mommy. Everyone waited until the grief seed hatched. When it did, the labyrinth opened up. Man, it's so creepy in here, said Teddy. Are you guys scared, said Kyubei? Yeah, who wouldn't? This labyrinth is creepier than the last, said Chie. If you're scared and everyone is not able to protect you, all you have to do is make a wish, said Kyubei. If you do, I can turn you into a magical girl right here and now. I know, said Sayaka. No offense, but I think Sayaka will be fine, no matter what, said Yosuke. We got your back, said Kanji. Yeah, but if things get bad, I just might. I'm okay for now, but that's an important decision for me to make, said Sayaka. Plus, I have you guys with me, and we can beat them until Mami comes. Like, speaking of Mami, Chie's persona has the Mami's last name, said Sayaka. What's that supposed to mean, said Chie. Is it because my persona is Tomoe? Isn't it? Yeah, I get the point, said Yosuke. Well, I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing when I make that wish, said Sayaka. Outside the labyrinth. It's here, said Yu. There it is. Thanks for notifying me of the situation, said Mami. Mami opened an entrance. She used telepathy. What's happening in there, Kyubey? We're okay. The witch hasn't hatched just yet. Are you guys okay in there? Heck yeah, we're fine. I'm so bored I'm about to fall asleep. I get it too, Sayaka, says Yosuke. I wouldn't advise using a lot of magic and energy. You might disturb the egg. You don't have to hurry. Just come quietly as you can, guys. Got it. Ready, you two, said Mami? Yeah, said Yu and Monica. They went in as the entrance closed behind them. Thank goodness we made it, Monica. I am a little angry, though. Sayaka and Yu's friends are taking a huge risk, said Mami. But in this case, good call on her part, and Yu's friends too to go with her. This way, we don't have to worry about the witch getting... Mami stopped as she looked behind her. Something wrong, Mami, said Yu? Behind them, Homura appeared. Mami got mad. You can see the expression on her face. I thought I told you I didn't want to see you again, said Mami. Like it or not, I'm hunting this prey. You should leave immediately, said Homura. Look, we're not going anywhere. Kyubey and Sayaka and Yu's friends are waiting for us, said Mami. Guys, don't start fighting, said Yu. And I'll make sure they'll get out safely, said Homura. They completely ignored you. Do you honestly think I trust you, said Mami? Mami used her magic. Red and yellow ribbons chained ribbons tied up Homura. You idiot, said Homura. Mami, what are you doing? Let her go. She didn't do anything, said Yu. Yukun, said Monica. She held on his arm. We don't have time for this, said Homura. I don't want to hurt you, but you gave me no choice. Don't struggle. It will only make them tighter. Listen to me. I swear, this witch is not like the others, said Homura. Be a good girl and I'll release you after I finish up here, said Mami. Okay, shall we go? Okay, said Yu. Yeah, said Monica. No, don't! The ribbons around Homura got tighter. You couldn't do anything, so he followed Monica and Mami. Mami, Monica, and Yu navigated the labyrinth. You could hear Rise's voice directing them down the shortest path. Go through that door, said Rise's voice. Mami opened it. They walked it through. Mami, said Monica. Yes, said Mami. I've been thinking really hard about what I want to wish for, though all the wishes I can make, said Monica. Do you have a favorite, said Mami? Yeah, like I could wish to help you and his friends get back to their world. But another one you probably might think it's weird, the both of you. That it's naive and may make you upset of me, said Monica. Then what is this at you? Let's find out, said Mami. What's the wish? Well, there's nothing special about me. I've never been good at school, and I don't have any talents, said Monica. I'm scared that this is the way my life is going to stay, always, asking for help and not being able to help when people need it. I can't stand thinking about it. Mami opened another door. She looked it through, and they walked it inside. But then I met you two, said Monica, and you told me about what it was like to be a magical girl and a persona user, and to stand up for people and really help them, said Monica. That's very nice to say, said Yu. Yeah, and when I found out I might be able to do the same thing as you guys, I don't think I've ever been happy in my life. And that's my wish, because if I can become strong as a magical girl or a persona user, it would be a dream come true for me. I might not be good at anything, but if I can help people just like you two, then can be proud of myself and live. That's the best thing I could wish for, said Mama Madoka. It won't be easy. You will get hurt. You won't have time to spend to go on a date or have fun with your friends, said Mami. Though that might be different for you here. It's different between a magical girl and a persona user. You can only become a magical girl, said Mami. I know, but seeing how all of you keep doing your best, I really look up between you two. Mami stopped. I don't deserve it, said Mami. What do you mean, said you. You need a better role model. You is better than me, said Mami. What? Said you. I just pretend to be cool. When I'm scared or hurt, there's no one I can talk to, said Mami. All I can do is cry on my own. It's not fun being a magical girl. I see then, said you. I hear you, Mami, but you're not alone anymore. You got me, Sayaka, you, and his friends now, said Monica. You're right, said Mami. I'm not alone. Mami grabbed a hold of Monica and Yu's hands. You saw in her eyes she was crying. I found someone who is willing to help and stand by my side from now on. Will you really stay with me, Monica and you? Said Mami. Even if it's only temporary, you? Yes, of course, you. Yes, we will. If someone like me or you will do, said Monica. Oh, look at this. It isn't the sort of behavior you expect from a role model, isn't it? I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Am I? Said Mami. Mami, said Monica, smiling. Anyway, make sure you know what you want. A chance like this doesn't come around that often, said Mami. It doesn't? It is your choice to make the decision, Monica, said you. Well, it is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, said Mami. It is a contract, after all, so you might try to get something out of the deal. You could wish to be a billionaire, said Mami. Isn't that a little bit too much, said you. Or you can wish for the perfect boyfriend, said Mami. Monica looked at you and he blushed. She also blushed and looked it away and said, Yeah, I know, but, said Monica. Okay, how about this? If you can't decide on something by the time I finish this wish, we'll have a face, said Mami. You can ask Chie for a fabulous cake. A fabulous cake, said you? Huh? Seriously, said Monica? Yes, you can ask for the biggest and most loveliest cake ever, said Mami. Then we can throw a party for everyone, and a celebration to announce us becoming a magical girl duo. Mami walked it away. I think that's too much, you. But I can't do something like that for a cake, and you's right about that one, said Monica. Then decide on something you want, said Mami. Or a cake, said Monica with a sigh. You laughed a little. Mommy, said Chie with telepathy. It's the grief seed. It's about to hatch. Hurry, you guys, said Weesay through her persona. Okay, I'm on it. Ready, you? Said Mommy. Yeah, I'm ready, said you. All right then, today is a special day, so I'll make short work of it, said Mommy. But, said Monica, Mommy transformed. The familiars began to attack. You protect Monica, said Mommy. All right then, said you. Mommy attacked them. You and Monica were amazed. You using Tsunagi and other personas to stop the familiars attacking him and Monica. Wow, how did you use a different persona, said Monica. I have a rare power than my friends. It's called the power of the wild card, said you. When I'm around Monica, I feel so brave here. Could Monica be connected somehow? And why? You thought all about this. Let's go, said Mami. They left to go to the others at the center of the labyrinth. An explosion happened and they entered. Great, you guys made it in time, said Yukiko. Hooray! Not really, but because I knew you were coming, said Chie, was being sarcastic. Sorry we're late, said Mami. Thank God you made it, Sayaka. So what do we do? Do we attack, said Yosuke? I'm ready to fight. Hold your horses, you two, said Naoto. Be careful, it's coming, said Kyubey. The witch appeared. Charlotte. Stay here, everyone, said Mami. Mami attacked. Sorry to interrupt, this won't take long, said Mami. Gotcha. I have a bad feeling about this, said Chie. What's up, said Sayaka. Yeah, good, Mami, said Teddy. Terrio finale, said Mami. She shot it at Charlotte, but something happened. The witch took the second form and sent straight for Mami. Oh no, this is bad, said we say. She could tell by her persona. What's wrong, said Madoka. That witch is powerful than the last one. Mami, get out of there, said we say. Oh no, said you. Wait. What, said Mami. The witch attacked. Mami couldn't move. Mami, yelled Yosuke. Everyone was scared. No one moved. Yosuke was about to use his persona, but Chie stopped him. No, Yosuke, your persona isn't powerful enough to go after the witch. Don't do it, said Chie. What are you saying? You can't be serious, said Yosuke. Realizing what she meant, Homura was released from the ribbons. Oh no, said Homura. No, Mommy, said we say. The witch killed Mami Tomoe and devoured her corpse. Sayaka, Madoka, make a contract with me before it's too late, said Kyubey. Kyubey and Madoka were scared. No one could move. Wish for something, anything, hurry you guys, do something, said Kyubey. That won't be necessary, said Homura. She came out of the blue. Homura, said Chie. Chie was crying. Homura landed on a table next to the witch. This one is mine, said Homura. I'll kill it. The witch attacked. No, not Homura too. Wait a minute. No way. Said we say. What is it, Chie? Homura is somehow much more powerful, said we say. Homura appeared far away from the witch. She then moved one table to the next. Then the witch's mouth exploded. Objects inside the lava moved as it hit Charlotte and exploded, until the witch finally exploded into bits. Homura came back to them. She untransformed. One more second and you certainly will be all dead, said Homura. Never forget what happened here. This is what it means to be a magical girl. The labyrinth disappeared. Everyone was confused of what happened. Homura picked up the grief seed. Give it back, said Sayaka. Give it back. It's hers. It's Mommy's. It belongs to her. Homura walked it away. The girls started crying, including Naoto and Teddy. It belongs to Mommy, said Sayaka. Homura looked at her. You are right. But this can only belong to a magical girl. Therefore, neither are you or the personaries are allowed to have it, said Homura. She walked it away. She said she couldn't lose. How the hell did this happen, said Yosuke. He was also crying. You, said Sayaka as she looked at you and his friends. You knew this was going to happen, didn't you? Said Sayaka. Chie looked at Sayaka. Sayaka, said Chie. Shut up, said Sayaka. You knew she was going to die. Why didn't you do anything to stop it from happening? And even if we did, Sayaka, it wouldn't change anything. That's just what this world has chosen, said Naoto. This world? This world? You're not even from this world, so how do you care? Yelled Sayaka. Sayaka, said you. Just shut up. Just shut up. I'm done talking with you guys. Leave us alone. Sayaka, please stop. They didn't do anything, said Madoka. Didn't I say to shut up? Come on, Madoka. We're leaving, said Sayaka. She picked it up Madoka and they walked it away. Sayaka, Madoka, it's you. They were mad at us now, said Tahiti. Should we intervene, said Marie? No, we have to wait. There's something about that girl, said Margaret. Madoka Kaname, said Margaret. What is she destined to become? The next day, Sayaka went back to the hospital. She went to visit Kyosuke, but the nurse told he was in therapy. So she decided to come back another time. She thought when she was in the elevator alone. The things she said to you and his friends, it hurted her. She knew she was overreacting back there, but she still felt regret. She knew they couldn't go back to their world because something was keeping them there. Something or someone who needs their help. Or the opposite, that someone or something keeping them here. With the knowledge of the world she lived, to witness her, Madoka, and other magical girls suffer. Who would do such a thing to Sayaka? All Sayaka could think was Homura, but she couldn't tell if it was her. She might just be one of the suspects, though. Then again, why did it have to be Kinosuke? I can move my fingers as much as I want. So can Madoka and his friends, said Sayaka. But they don't do anything special. It couldn't have been me instead of Kyosuke. Even if it were me, would Kyosuke have taken my place as if? Would he just say thanks? If I use my wish to heal Kyosuke, how would he feel about it? Sayaka sighed. I need to apologize to you and his friends. But how? They're probably afraid of me now, said Sayaka. The other day came. Still, Sayaka didn't talk to them. She saw half of them at school, Rise and Naoto looking at her. Kanji and Teddy, who looked scared, especially Kanji, didn't want to be next to her. Sayaka didn't even see Chie, Yukiko, Yosuke, or Yu at all. With Madoka, all the memories of what happened flooded back to her. Mami's death, Sayaka's argument with them too far on Yu and his friends, her paralyzed in fear. Come on, you're going to be late for it. Bless the move, kids, her mom. Right, said Madoka. She ate her breakfast and immediately started crying. Why is this crying? Said little Tatsuya. What's wrong? Don't you like your breakfast? Said her dad. Yeah, it's good. Really good, said Madoka. I'm alive. Your cooking tastes so good, Dad. Same thing happened again. Naoto and Rise looking at both Madoka and Sayaka, and Kanji and Teddy trying to avoid her. Madoka looked at Sayaka and she looked at Rise, who was looking at her. She made a awkward wave to her. Rise just made an awkward smile and looked it away. At lunch on the rooftop, only Madoka and Sayaka were there. It sort of feels like we're in another country, doesn't it, said Madoka. More like another world, said Sayaka. Even knowing nothing has changed except for the others, said Madoka. Our school's the same, our classes are the same. He told me a lot of things have changed slowly. But I feel like I'm surrounded by different strangers. No one even knows why. That's why, except for us and you and his friends, said Sayaka. No one knows about the witches, or Mami, or the Midnight Channel, personas. It's like everyone else is living in a total different world than all of us. You know me, you know you and his friends. We're the only ones who knew about this stuff. Just imagine if it was only just the two of us who knew this. Sayaka, said Madoka. Everything's changed a long time ago, didn't it, said Sayaka. The two of us should have figured it out sooner than I never had to falsely accuse you and his friends for Mommy's death. I need to apologize to them, but they just keep avoiding me and making weird stares at me. So far, this is what we've seen. Do you still want to be a magical girl? Said Sayaka. Yeah, I thought so. I understand. I know it's unfair. I know it's selfish to back out now. I know I shouldn't leave them behind to find out if there's even knowing they will be fine. But I can't. Just thinking about the way she died, said Madoka. Even now, I get so hard to breathe. I'm scared. I don't want this to be happening, said Madoka. Sayaka hugged her. Mommy really was the nicest person, said Sayaka. In order for us to understand what it takes to be a magical girl or a persona user, the kind of courage it takes to fight, she had to Hey Cupid, what's going to happen around here now, since Mami is gone and there's no one to help you and his friends? Is there going to be someone else to fight the witches? Said Sayaka. This town has been Mami's for a long time. Once the other magicals find out she's gone, they'll come, said Cupid. I'm sure someone will arrive soon to pick up the hunt. And then what? All they're going to care about is finding grief seeds. They're not going to care about you and his friends, who are not supposed to be here, Sayaka. They're just like that transfer student. It's true, most magical girls hunt for their own benefits, and it's normal wanting to be paid for what your work. But Mami was a weird breed, Sakibe. But then, Sayaka, you don't have to judge for the actions, though. Only magical girls have that right. They share the same destiny after all, Sakibe. Well, I don't understand what you're thinking. It's a shame, but I can't force you, can I? Goodbye. Then I'm off to search for other girls who have a greater need to make a contract with me, said Cube. I'm so sorry, Cube, said Monica. No, I'm apologizing for getting you and the others in the other world mixed up in all this. We weren't together for very long, but it was fun. Thank you, Monica Kaname, said Cube. Cube left them. I'm so sorry, everyone, said Monica. After school, Monica went to Mommy's place. She knew that you and his friends would be there. She rang the doorbell. No one answered, so she let herself in. When she did, no one was there, so she walked to the coffee table and placed her book on the table. Then Yuen walked in the last second with Naruto. Madoka, said Yu. She was crying. She saw you and Naruto. She ran over to Yu and hugged her, crying to both Yu and Naruto's surprise. I'm sorry for being so weak. I'm sorry, said Monica. Monica, is this about what happened a day ago, said Naruto? I think it is, Yu. Monica, it wasn't your fault, or Sayaka's fault, said Naruto. I could tell Sayaka was just hesitating. She didn't really mean it, said Naruto. I know that, but I just stood there in fear and I did nothing while you guys were fighting. And I know why you didn't tell me. You knew this was going to happen, and we wouldn't believe you if you told us earlier, said Monica. It's all right. I understand you. You know, you remind me of Nanako. Nanako? Who is she? Said Monica. She's my cousin, said Yu. Oh, I see. Then what is going to happen to you guys since Mami is gone? Said Monica. Well, it's obviously we can't stay here. It would be rude not to, said Naruto. We'll figure it out, I promise you. It's getting late. You should probably go home, said Naruto. Would you like me to walk you back, said Yu? Okay, said Monica. I'll stay here. I still can't believe all things Yosuke has lost his headphones, said Naruto. You decided to walk Monica home, and Monica accepted. Once outside, Homura was waiting there. Homura? Said Monica. Homura walked it over to them. You shouldn't blame yourselves for what happened, said Homura. It couldn't be helped. You knew from the beginning, right, you Narukami? Well, only a little, said Yu. No one can criticize you for anything. I mean it, the both of you, said Homura. No one. I won't allow it. So she does care, Yu thought. So then, have you accepted my warning? Said Homura to Monica. Yeah, said Monica and Yu. You continue to walk Monica home with Homura. I keep thinking if I had listened to you before, none of this would have happened, said Madoka. If you did, it wouldn't change Mami to Momi's fate, or you and his friends coming to this world, said Homura. I was able to change yours, though, and I guess as well Narukami.
Yeah, I believe so, said Yu. Good, so at least I saved one person and accidentally another, said Homura. I'm glad about that. You know, Homura, I'm getting the fact you're a veteran at this, too, said Monica. I mean, like, Mami, maybe you, but different. Perhaps I can't deny it, said Homura. I guess you've seen a lot of people die horrible, haven't you, said Monica. I have, said Homura. You didn't really say much. How many, said Monica. I gave up counting a long time ago, said Homura. Do you know you? Said Monica. I can't say for sure, said you. And her place, is it just gonna stay like that? Yusa and his friends said they find it rude to stay there since she's gone, said Madoka. It's true, said you. Most likely. She didn't really have any family to speak of. As you and his friends, that's their decision to make, said Homura. Am I not wrong, Narukami? No, you're not wrong, said you. You know, it will be a very long time before she's reported missing, said Homura. Then no one is going to notice Mami is dead? Just us? And you and his friends, said Monica? It can't be helped. If you die in a labyrinth, your body stays there. That means in this world, she'll be considered a missing person forever, said Homura. That sounds bad, to you. Yeah, it's fatal for magical girls to look forward to. Eventually, said Homura. No way, said you. Monica quietly cried. You comfort her. This is awful, said Homura. She was alone and she had to protect everyone, and now you're saying no one is going to know that she's gone, said Monica. That's just horrible. It's the condition of the contract we make in exchange for our powers. We're not protectors. We fight for the sake of our wishes. If we did not, and no one remembers us, I guess just the way it is, said Homura. Just like you know, Murakami, you bind by a contract too to use your personas too, right? That will be accept all responsibility of your actions, said Homura. He was surprised she knew that, but it made him curious how she knew. How did you, said you? I'll remember her. Me and you. We'll never forget her. Never, I promise, said Monica. Right, said you. I see. Mami Tamami is lucky. She'll be happy to hear that. How I envy her, said Homura. I won't forget you two either. I swear, I'll never forget you, Homura. Not even you, said Monica. And how you saved us yesterday. I'm always going to be I'm always going to remember you. Homura was silent. Homura, said Monica. You're too kind. The both of you. Remember this and take it to the heart. The two of you. Kindness sometimes leads to greater tragedy, said Homura. Yu was shocked to hear her say that. Monica didn't say a word. Homura then left them. Back at the hospital, Sayaka went to visit Kyosuke. Kyosuke listened to music and looked out the window. Sayaka sat by his side on a chair. What are you listening to, said Sayaka? The girl with the flaxen hair, said Kyosuke. Oh, that's Diopsy. It's a beautiful song, said Sayaka. You know that it's kind of funny, but I don't think people see me as the type of person to listen to classical music. And whenever I am able to name a piece correctly, you could see their faces, said Sayaka. It's like they're impressed that I know about this stuff. Kyosuke didn't say anything. Sayaka looked at him silently. Even I know about it. It's because of you. Seriously. I thought I never would have listened to classical music ever if it wasn't for you, said Sayaka. Hey, Sayaka, Kyosuke.
Yes, Sayaka? Cut it out. Stop torturing me already, Kyosuke. Kyosuke took out the earbuds. Why do you keep coming here? Do you think I like listening to this music? It's like you're trying to hurt me, said Kyosuke. But Kyosuke, I thought you loved music, said Sayaka. I don't want to listen to this crap anymore. What's the point if I can't play? All I can do is listen, said Kyosuke. I just... He slammed his hand onto the music disc. There was blood smeared all over his bed. Sayaka got up, knocking the chair she was sitting over. She grabbed Kyosuke's arm. I can't move it. I can't even feel the pain anymore. My hand's useless, said Kyosuke. It's gonna be okay, said Sayaka. I'm sure someday someone, don't give up. Hope, they'll figure out something. Out, said Sayaka. But they came and told me to give up. They say I'll never play again. The doctor told me. He said that current medicine can't help anymore, said Kyosuke. My hand is never gonna move right again, unless miracles and magic suddenly become real. But they are, said Sayaka. Kyosuke looked at her. Miracles? Magic? They are real, said Sayaka. Sayaka looked out the window. In the flash, she saw through Cube and two people in blue. Back with Monica and you felt like they were just wandering around. Monica, are you sure this is the way back to your house, or are you just walking around to you? I guess I am. You don't have to come with me anymore if you like, or you could just stay with me by my side, said Monica. I guess so, said you. You know, when you and I were talking to Homura, I felt like we could be friends. I don't wonder why she and Mami never got along, said Monica. I guess they have a purpose, said you. Monica looked over. Something wrong, Monica, said you? Isn't that Hitomi, said Monica. Is she a friend of yours from years from school, said you. Monica ran to her. You was beside her. Hey, Hitomi, said Monica. I thought you were at practice today. Why are you... Monica and you saw Hitomi had a witch's kiss on her neck. Ah, it's like that woman had on her neck, said Monica. Oh no, this can't be, then that means to you. Homura, Hitomi said Homura, Monica running to her. Hey, Hitomi, come on. Hitomi looked at her. Are you okay, Sayu? Oh, good evening, Monica. How are you? Said Hitomi in a low voice. Huh? What happened to you? Do you know where you are? Where you're going? Said Monica. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going somewhere wonderful, that's where, said Hitomi. Hitomi, said Monica. Oh, yes, and you simply must come with. Oh, you'll see it. It will be so much fun. You can even bring your friend along. Come on now, said Hitomi. They had no choice but to follow her. We shouldn't let her out of our sight. She's in danger. Stay on your guard, you. Right, said Monica. But what should we do? This can't be happening. They followed Hitomi. Then you and Monica saw other people with a witch's kiss of the same, walking in the same direction. They were in a warehouse up ahead. We have to call Homura, said Monica. But I don't have her number. We'll just have to keep following. Don't worry, Monica. I'm with you. If anything happens, I'll use my persona to you. Okay. I don't know if you can use it in the real world, or my world, or for that matter, but be careful, said Monica. Inside, a man said to himself, I am worthless. It's true, I am a failure. I couldn't keep these factory stores open long enough to turn a profit. There's no room for a person like me in today's world, said the man. I'm obsolete. The door warehouse closed, trapping everyone inside. This doesn't look good to you. A woman held a bucket. She walked it over and placed it on the ground. People just stand around as she opened 2 bottles and poured them inside the bucket. Another man had a plastic container and was walking towards the woman with it. Then Monica remembered something. Pay attention, Monica. These bottles look the same, but this one is dangerous. Never mix the 2 of these together, understand? We could all get really sick and die if you do. Do not mix them up. Those chemicals, you. I heard in chemistry, if you mix them, you'll... No, stop it, don't do that, said Monica. She ran over to them. Monica, see you. Hitomi stopped her. Said Monica. This is a sacred ceremony, and we can't have you 2 interrupting it, said Hitomi. But those chemicals are dangerous to you. If you mix them together, everyone here could die, said Monica. Yeah, and we're going to a wonderful journey to a magnificent new world, said Hitomi. You're crazy, said you. Don't you see what amazing opportunity this is? We can finally escape these bodies that hold us back. Oh, Monica and her friend, in a little while you'll both understand, said Hitomi. Everyone started clapping. The This is insane to you. Monica hesitated. Let go of me, said Monica. She got out of the grasp of Hitomi. She then ran to stop them. You helped it too. Monica grabbed hold of the bucket and ran to a window. She drew it out the window. This made everyone who had a witch's kiss mad. This is not good to you. They're like mindless zombies. Monica tried to open the window, but it wouldn't budge. You saw a door. Monica, quickly in here, said you. They both ran Drew beyond the door and closed and locked it up so they won't get in. They looked around. Oh no, this is a dead end, Monica. If we go back out there, they're gonna kill us, you. What do we do, said Monica. They looked behind them to see something. A little bit creepy voice spoke in, but they didn't know what it said. Monica backed it up to some TVs. They turned on, showing weird patterns. Then weird angels appeared, which you suspected to be familiars. They both grabbed Monica and you. I can't move, said you. What? Someone, help us, said Monica. They were taken to the labyrinth of the box witch, Ellie. They looked around. They were floating, and they were like rolls of film of a carousel. You and Monica were apart from each other. There were TVs everywhere. What is going on here? Why are these TVs here? You thought. He looked into them and saw pictures that looked like Mami. But you saw something else. Flashes of his memories projected on the screens. Wait, are these my memories or something, Stu? What are they, said Monica. Monica could also see them. You looked in her eyes. She looked like she gave up hope. The familiars grabbed a hold of Monica and started to stretch her like a cartoon character. Monica, said you. The familiars attacked you as well. Izanagi, said you. But you couldn't summon his persona. What? I can't summon my persona? Said you. He was scared. He watches as they attack both Monica and him. The pain was hurtful. But some attacked them, the familiars, and they stopped hurting you and Monica. Huh? What's going on, to you? Monica looked to see a blue girl with a white cape, and she recognized her. Sayaka, said Monica? No, she became a magical, said you. She attacked the witch and the familiars. You're so going down, yelled Sayaka. She killed the witch, and then they were released from the labyrinth. Everyone outside knocked it out, including Hitomi. Some of the people started to wake up. Hey, yeah, sorry I'm late. Guess I cut it darn close this time, said Sayaka. You're close, said Monica. You became a magical girl, so you? Huh? Oh, well, you could say sort of I had a change of heart, said Sayaka. Don't worry about it, you two. I'll be okay. I mean, I did pretty good on my first time out, didn't I? Yeah, but, said Monica, isn't this dangerous to you? Homura then stepped out of the blue. Homura, said you. How could you, said Homura. Huh, you're late, transfer student, said Sayaka. Everyone was silent. Somewhere else, on top of a tower, Kyubey was next to a girl eating a cone. I didn't suspect you to show up, said Kyubey. I came all the way here because I heard old Mami bought it. So, why don't you tell me something, said Kyoko. Huh? The deal here. This isn't anything you said. Sorry, but this territory has been taken over by another magical girl, said Kyubey. She made a contract with me a while ago. What the hell? That pisses me off. I mean, I couldn't leave without my hands if I handed prime territory to this over some rookie, said Kyoko. That would be crazy, said Kyoko. What are you going to do, Kyoko, said Kyubey. Simple. I'll just put this dumb rookie ass out of commission. And what do you say about these persona users? Never heard of them before, said Kyoko. They came from a different world. They seem to be looking for something here. That's what I'm trying to figure out, said Kyubey. Another world? You must be joking. That's impossible.
You know, but if they're getting in my way, I'm gonna put them and that rookie magical girl I've commissioned together, Tsukube, Kyoko. Permanently. To be continued.